Your dog still listens to you. They still sit when you ask. They still come when you call. Sometimes. So everything seems fine. But then there are moments. Small ones. You reach out to pet them, and they hesitate. You say their name, and they don't look at you right away. You walk into the room, and nothing really changes. Most people ignore these moments, because they don't look serious. But that's not how trust works in dogs. Dogs don't suddenly stop trusting you. They slowly become unsure of you, in ways that are quiet, subtle, and easy to miss. Until one day you realize something feels different, and you don't know why. These are 8 signs your dog may not trust you like they used to, and number 6 is the one that quietly damages trust the most. Sign. Number 1, they hesitate before coming to you. You call your dog. They hear you, their ears move, their head turns, but instead of coming right away, they pause, just for a second, sometimes longer. Then they slowly walk toward you, or not at all. Most people think they're being stubborn. They're distracted. But hesitation isn't stubbornness, it's uncertainty. Dogs who trust you deeply don't hesitate. Your voice is clear, safe, predictable. So when your dog pauses before coming, it means something inside them is asking, is this safe? What happens next? That question shouldn't be there. And when it is, it's one of the earliest signs that trust has started to weaken. Sign number 2, they avoid your hand. You reach down to pet your dog, and for a split second, they lean back. Maybe it's subtle, a small head movement, a slight shift in their body. Then they allow the touch. Most people don't even notice it, or they do and assume they're just sensitive. But that small movement, it matters, because dogs who trust your touch don't flinch from it. They lean in, they soften, they welcome it. When your dog pulls away, even slightly, it can mean your hand is no longer fully predictable to them. Maybe in the past your touch was too rough, too sudden, or came at the wrong moment, not intentionally, but enough times for your dog to start anticipating discomfort. So now, before every interaction, there's a moment of doubt and trust. It can't exist fully where doubt starts to grow, and what comes next is where that doubt begins to turn into real distance. Sign number 3, they turn away from you. You sit down next to your dog. At first, everything seems normal, but then they turn their head away, or shift their body so they're not facing you, not dramatically, not in a way that feels obvious, just enough to avoid direct interaction. Most people ignore this. They're just relaxing. They don't want attention right now. But in dog behavior, turning away is not neutral. It's communication. Dogs turn away to reduce tension, to create space, to avoid something that feels slightly uncomfortable. It's called a calming signal, and when your dog uses it around you, it doesn't mean they're afraid of you, but it does mean they're not fully at ease. And trust? Trust shows up as openness, not avoidance. Sign number 4, they don't relax around you. Your dog is lying down. They look calm, quiet, still. But watch closely. Are they actually relaxed, or just holding still? A dog who trusts you deeply has a loose body, soft eyes, natural breathing. They can fully let their guard down. But when trust starts to fade, you'll notice subtle tension. Their body stays slightly stiff. They react quickly to small movements. They don't fully settle, even when nothing is happening. Most people miss this because it doesn't look dramatic. But this kind of low-level tension is one of the clearest signs that your dog doesn't feel completely safe, not threatened, just not fully secure. And when a dog can't fully relax around you, that's where emotional distance begins to grow. And the next sign is where many owners unknowingly make that distance worse. Sign number 5, they freeze when you correct them. Your dog does something wrong. Maybe they grab food, maybe they jump, maybe they ignore a command, so you correct them. Your tone gets sharper. Sure, your voice gets louder. And instantly, they stop. They freeze. Ears back, body still. From the outside, it looks like it worked. They understand. They're listening. But that's not what's happening. That freeze response isn't learning. It's survival. When a dog feels sudden pressure or intimidation, their nervous system shifts. They stop thinking. They stop processing. They just try to avoid conflict. And over time, something changes. Your dog still obeys, but not because they trust you. They obey because they're unsure of you, because they don't know what version of you they'll get. And unpredictability is one of the fastest ways to weaken trust in a dog. If you've ever seen your dog react like this, pause for a second, because this is where most people get it wrong. They think control equals trust, but it doesn't. If you really want your dog to trust you, not just listen to you, hit the like button right now, because the next signs are where that trust starts to quietly disappear. Sign number 6. They stop showing their belly. There was a time your dog would roll onto their back, exposing their belly, completely open, completely vulnerable. Most people see this as playful, but it's more than that. It's trust. Because in the animal world, showing your belly means, I feel safe enough with you to be completely unprotected. Now think about the last time it happened. Do they still do it, or has it slowly disappeared? Most owners don't notice when it stops, because it fades gradually. But when your dog no longer shows their belly, it can mean they no longer feel that same level of safety around you. Not fear, not rejection, just less trust than before. And when vulnerability disappears, connection weakens with it. Sign number 7. They watch you. But don't engage your dog is nearby. They see you, they're aware of you, but they don't come over. They don't interact. They don't initiate anything. They just watch, quietly, from a distance. At first, it doesn't seem negative. They're just chilling. They're relaxed. But there's something different about it. Because a dog who trusts you deeply doesn't just observe you. They engage. They move toward you. They respond. They participate. But when trust starts to fade, your dog becomes more of an observer than a participant. They stay aware, but emotionally distant. And that shift is subtle, but powerful, because it means they're no longer fully comfortable stepping into your space. And the final sign is the one that reveals everything. Sign number 8. They stop coming to you for comfort. Something startles your dog, a loud noise, a new environment, an unfamiliar person. There was a time they would come straight to you, stay close, lean into you, look to you for reassurance, because you were their safe place. Now, they handle it differently. They move away. They deal with it alone, or they seek comfort somewhere else. Most people don't connect this change. They think they've gotten braver, they're more independent. But real confidence in dogs doesn't replace connection. Even confident dogs still check in with the person they trust most when something feels uncertain. So when your dog stops coming to you in moments where they need comfort, that's not independence. That's a shift in trust. Because in their mind, you're no longer the place they instinctively turn to. A study from the University of Helsinki found that a large percentage of dogs show signs of chronic stress, even in homes where owners believed everything was completely fine. Because here's the truth most people never hear. Trust isn't built in big moments. It's built in the small ones. Every interaction, every reaction, every time your dog looks to you and learns what to expect, your tone, your timing, your consistency. And when those things become unpredictable, even slightly, your dog doesn't suddenly stop trusting you. They slowly become unsure of you, quietly, until one day, they stop looking to you for safety, comfort, and connection. The hardest part? None of these signs feel urgent. They don't look like a broken relationship. They look normal. That's why they're so easy to miss. But together, they reveal something important. Trust hasn't disappeared, but it's no longer where it used to be. The good news, you can rebuild it, faster than you think, but only if you start paying attention to what your dog has been showing you all along. And if you want to understand the one simple mistake that destroys trust faster than anything else, watch the next video on your screen. Because most owners are doing it without even realizing it.